Yeah. Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. We're here at high school basketball on a Tuesday night. Had to rechange our schedule due to the postponement of the Greenwood Warren Central girl-boy doubleheader tonight, so we were able to switch over. We have Bowling Green and Warren East. We have a girl-boy doubleheader for you as the girls' game will get underway here in just a few minutes. The Lady Raiders come in 3-10, 0-2 in district play, losers of 3 in a row, while Calvin Head and the Bowling Green Purples are 9-3, 2-0 in district play. They've won 4 in a row. They're coming off a big win over highly regarded Bullitt East, 66-51. Well, Warren East, of course, you saw 68-50 loss to Greenwood on Saturday night. Now the colors and our national anthem.
The Warren East High School Raider Pep Band will lead us in the playing of our national anthem.
That's the Warren East Band and the JROTC program with our colors tonight. Girls basketball, we have a girl-boy doubleheader. Warren East playing host to Bowling Green, and then the guys will follow. We'll have our starting lineups and be ready to tip things off. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky. and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm, ask, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Scott Thompson, Mike Clef tonight. Glad to have you with us here at the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Watching us at go.prepspin.com, warrencountyschools.org, wbko.com/prepspin. You can find us at PrepSpin on Twitter. Live there, among other places. And we appreciate you tuning in. Our changes today as we found out about the Greenwood Warren Central game. So we were able to get switched over here. Glad to be here tonight. All right, got a good veteran crew here. Tony Franklin, Chris Reeder, and Larry Hammer. Guys been around and called many a game, so should be a well-officiated game. Take a look at the starting lineups first for Bowling Green. Calvin Head, they'll go with Meadow Tisdale, a 5'11 junior, averaging 15 points and 9 rebounds a game. Sanaya Shelton, a 5'10 junior, 7 points, 6.5 rebounds a contest. Emma Husky, a 5'3 senior, she's averaging right at 1 point a game. Tanaya Bailey, a 5'8 junior, 12 points, 3.7 rebounds. And Kayla James, a 5'11 senior, 10 points and 7 rebounds a contest. For Warren East, Natasha Alexander, a 5'4 sophomore, 8 points and 2 rebounds a contest. Ray Ellen Jones, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Sam Carver, a 5'3 freshman, 5 points, 3 rebounds a game. Natalie Harrell, a 5'6 senior, 5 points, 2 rebounds a contest. And Anavia Pearson, a 5'7 senior. And that's how things start with both teams. Just some other scheduled changes this week. We have found out that the swim meet for Thursday night was moved. Not able to do that tonight, so we apologize. We will not have the swim meet on Thursday night. Friday night we're scheduled to be here at Warren East, Warren Central Warren East. That's providing everything goes well. So we'll see. We'll see how things go between now and Friday night. So hopefully we'll have them here for you. Bowling Green will be dressed in the black, trimmed in purple and gold. Warren East in the white with blue and gold numerals. Meadow Tisdale stands in there against Ray Ellen Jones. Tony Franklin in charge, and he'll step in and toss things, and it is controlled to Bowling Green. Shelton inside quickly, got it on the run. And Bowling Green in the first few seconds takes a 2-0 lead, coming out with a diamond and 1 full court press. East breaks it. Alexander, and she traveled. Traveled before she got a little nudge in the back. So a turnover Bowling Green ball. Played 20 seconds into this first quarter. Girls game. Bowling Green at Warren East. This is a 14th district matchup. Bowling Green comes in 2-0. Warren East 0-2. Inside, Meadow Tisdale on that right block. Her first points, 4-0 Bowling Green. We've played 40 seconds into this first quarter. Carver tried to pass it middle floor across the timeline to Alexander. Went inside, and it stays with Warren East. Last touched in there by a Lady Purple. Alexander deep in the right corner. Bowling Green's gone man-to-man in the half court. Alexander, pass deflected out of her hands. Down floor quickly is Shelton. Shelton, 8-foot jumper is no good. Rebound by the Lady Raiders. Alexander came away with that. All these 14th district games start at 5:30. Something they voted on to do this year. Middle of the floor to Pearson. Kick it back out, Carver. This is a scrappy bunch by Warren East. Tisdale the other way off the steal, left it short. Rebound put up by Sanaya Shelton. Missed it, but a foul on Warren East. Sam Carver, her first, team's first. That'll put Sanaya Shelton, a 59%er, be at the line to shoot two. She has 2 of her team's 4 points here in this first minute and a half. First one good. 3 now for Shelton. The only other game going on in Morton County tonight, Barron County at South Warren. That's a girls game, JV girls game, JV varsity girls game. South Warren boys last night on the road beat Allen County Scottsville 81-40. The guys are off tonight. Bowling Green up 6-0, 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. Carver across the timeline, beating the press, trying to trap out of it. Jones steps across the timeline. It's over and back. Another turnover by the Lady Raiders, and Bowling Green will put it in play right here at midcourt. Husky out front to Shelton. Shelton, about a 12-footer, no good. Rebound, another one by Alexander. She's already got several rebounds. She averages about 2 a game. I think she's got 3 or 4 early. On the dribble, far side, Harrell. Now out front. Man-to-man defense here by Bowling Green. Carver on the dribble, taking their time and overthrows it. Trying to hit Natalie Harrell on the far side. Quickly into the game will be Reagan Lawson, a 5'3" junior, and Alyssa Matlock, a 5'2" junior for Warren East. Six nothing, Bowling Green on top. We've played 2.5 minutes. Lob inside, Tisdale underneath, in and out. Maybe a little too far inside. Alexander for Warren East. Into the corner. Lawson for 3, left it short. Rebound by Lynn Kayla James. The other way to Tisdale, left it short again. Out of bounds, goes to Warren East. Lady Raiders will get Riley Bratcher, a 5' junior, into the lineup. They spread it out against this full court press of Bowling Green. Bratcher trying to dribble through traffic, has it stolen from her by Shelton. Pass knocked out of bounds by Alexander. All over the place for Warren East here in this first quarter. 4:43 remaining, first quarter, 6-0, Bowling Green leading Warren East girls game. Into the far side, driving, and that will be a travel. A little bump from Tanaya Bailey, kind of carried it on her hip, trying to get to a stop. East attacking this full court press. It's giving them problems. Jones needs help in the backcourt. Bratcher, it's stolen by Bowling Green. Tisdale. Jumper from about 12 feet out. Soft, missed, put back up, no good. Rebound underneath, and we've got a held ball possession, and it goes to Warren East. Amaya Carter, 5'6" sophomore, gets in. She averages about 2 points and a couple of rebounds a game, giving Alexander a little breather here. She's worked hard. Now Warren East wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. They'll take it at 4:18 to go here in the first quarter. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, you were expecting to see Greenwood and Warren Central in that showdown. Well, that one's been postponed. So we're here tonight at Warren East. Tisdale comes up with a steal off the glass good, and Tisdale has 4, and it's 8-0 Bowling Green. Here in the first quarter. Down 4 quickly. Loose ball, Matlock can't get it back. Inside, up, no good. On the shot by Carter. Bowling Green with a lot of speed. Shelton the other way. Well, 8-foot jumper, it's no good from Bailey. Rebound, Warren East. Lawson. There's a 3 on the way from Bratcher. Maybe that's the spark East needs. Their first points of the game comes at the 3:38 mark. They trail 8-3. They've turned it over a lot, but Bowling Green's missed some easy shots, and East been able to rebound. Husky. Lob inside for Lynn Kayla James. Up and in. Soft jumper, good. That's her first points. 10-3, 7-point lead. East driving in the middle of the floor. Bratcher. And loses it out off a purple. Into the lineup, Ava Bennett, a 5'2" senior. East did trigger it down to our right. Raylan Jones gets it back to Lawson. Jones in the corner. Here on the wing, Lawson again on the dribble. Needs some help. Back to Jones. Trying to go inside. There's Lynn Kayla James deflecting. Sanaya Shelton down 4 pass for Tisdale on the move. 6 now for Tisdale. She has half her team's points. Here's Sanaya Shelton on the steal. Put it up, missed it. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Riley Bratcher of Warren East. That's her first, team's second.
Shelton at the line for 2 shots.
Shelton hit both her free throws earlier. She has 4 in the game. Comes out. Tanaya Fugate, a 5'7" senior, and Paris Wardlow, a 5'7" senior, into the lineup. Shelton, the second of 2. Got that one. 5 now for Shelton. So Alexander returns, and in for the first time, Lauren Sheehan, a 5'6" junior. Full court press again from Bowling Green. 10-point lead, 13-3. Pressure in the backcourt. Bratcher up across the timeline, down to the right side to Carter. Carter tried to lob inside, and we've got held ball possession, and it goes to Warren East. should be Bowling Green. That's what I thought. Should be Bowling Green ball. Yeah, they just didn't flip it up front. It is Bowling Green ball. 2:21 first quarter, 13-3. Bowling Green, a lot of polls getting votes. Some polls have them in the top 10. Here's a steal. Carter had it stolen from behind by Harrod, and Shelton comes away with a loose ball. Bennett out front to Shelton. Shelton with 5 of her team's 13 points here in the first quarter. Minute 53, Husky into the corner. Husky back with it. Trying to do a little cut action, and instead a three-pointer by Bennett, no good. Loose ball out of bounds goes to Bowling Green. Ray Ellen Jones back in for Warren East. 1:42 first quarter, a 10-point lead for Bowling Green at 13-3. Shelton into the corner. Bennett for 3 on the right side. That one's a little better look for her. That's the first 3 of the night for Bowling Green. 16-3, biggest lead. Pass knocked out of bounds by Tanaya Fugate. Stays with Warren East. Across the timeline. Down 4. Nice move. No good by Amaya Carter. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Paris Wardlow, that's her first foul. Team first on Bowling Green. So Amaya Carter goes to the line. She'll shoot 2. Amaya Carter. Missed it. 33%er. She's now 5 of 16 on the year. Got the second one, her first point of the night. 16-4, Bowling Green's lead now at 12. Minute 20. As Wardlow crossed the timeline with it. Husky now Shelton into the corner. A 3. Bennett missed. That's 2 3s she's missed on the left side. There's a 3, top of the right side of the key. It's no good. Bowling Green with a rebound and hustling to get it. Carter got it caught between her legs, turns it over, and it goes to Bowling Green. Peyton Briley, a 5'2 senior, along with Tanaya Bailey, a 5'8 junior, in for Bowling Green.
And number 12, Tanaya Bailey.
1 minute to go first quarter. Bowling Green by 12. Point drop defense here by Warren East. So 1-2-2 goes to a 3-2. There's a 3 by Shelton. 8 here in the first quarter for Shelton. 19-4, biggest lead here in the first quarter for Bowling Green. Alexander had the ball knocked out from behind her. Stays with Warren East. Reagan Lawson back in for Warren East. Out front it comes to Natalie Harrell. Alexander had trouble with it. And we got a foul going after the loose ball. It'll be against Alexander of Warren East. That's her first, team's third.
Foul is on Alexander, her first, team third.
37 and a half seconds remaining here in the first quarter, 19-4. Bowling Green with possession and the lead. Ball almost stolen. It's in the corner. Underneath, kick it out. Briley missed it. The rebound by Bailey. 15 seconds. 3 on the way, no good this time. Saved. And we've got a foul on Natasia Alexander. That's her second, team's fourth. Non-shooting foul. Warren East will get back in. Anavaya Pearson, a 5'7" senior.
Returning for the Lady Raiders, number 24, Anavia Pearson.
Seven seconds to go here in the first quarter. Into the corner. Three as the quarter comes to a close, and it is good by Peyton Briley. First quarter comes to a close. Bowling Green 22, Warren East 4. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
We start the second quarter here at Warren East tonight in the girls' game. Bowling Green up 22-4. They've controlled things from the start. They've outmanned Warren East. Their height advantage, a little more quickness. BU ball to start the second quarter.
As the second quarter begins, Warren East will have possession.
Alexander out front. Carter. And a loose ball, and it's alternating possession on the held ball. Possession goes to Bowling Green. We've had several of those so far. We're just underway in the second quarter. Glad to have you. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff from Warren East. Shelton on the high wing. They tried to go inside to James, kick it back out, and we've got a 3-second violation in there. And it will go to Warren East on the turnover. This full court press by Bowling Green giving East problems. Oh, to the middle of the floor, Jones gets it to Alexander into the corner. There's a three. It's overshot by Harrell. The other way, Tisdale travels. Got inside the block there, and that foot just kind of scooted on her. 7-12. Here in the first half, 22-4, Bowling Green by 18. Stop on the left side, it's up and in. Natasia Alexander's first points of the night. 22-6, she's done everything else but score. Now she's into the scoring column. Shelton, Tisdale, free line, left side. Shelton, good for three. 2 threes now for Sanaya Shelton. That's 11 of her team's 25 first half points. Racing down the far side, Alexander stops. Shot blocked. She'll go to the line, shoot two. Is a foul on Lady Purples. Tanaya Bailey, that's her first, team second. Puts Alexander at the line to shoot two. Her first free throw attempts of the night, 63.6% on the year. Left it a little short. Amaya Carter returns for the Lady Raiders. The lefty puts it up and missed them both, and we've got a lane violation. Lane violation. Then Kayla James in the lane too soon. Second one is good. So 1 out of 2 for Alexander. She has 3 of her team's 7. Bowling Green's lead at 25-7. Bailey cross courts it. 3 on the way. That's off the mark by Briley. Loose on the floor. Coming up with it, Sam Carver for Warren East. Knocking over hands from behind. Out of bounds at midcourt. Emma Husky back in for Bowling Green. And also getting back in for Warren East is Reagan Lawson. East needs help. Somebody needs to come get it. There's Alexander. Raylan Jones into the right corner. Carter missed it. Rebound. Shelton down floor quickly to Bailey. Bailey cut off. James just behind the free line, does not fall. Quickly down floor, Lawson. Putting it up high off the glass is no good by Carter. Tisdale the other way for Bowling Green. Shelton will give it up to Husky. Shelton had a brief open shot for the 3. There's the 3 on that side. That is good. Tanaya Bailey gets her first points. That's a 3. 5 threes here in the first half for Bowling Green. 28-7's their lead. Ava Bennett in. Josiah Franklin in, a 5'8" sophomore. Alexander with Husky on her. Driving right of the lane. Angle off the backboard, not too good. So therefore, Bowling Green with a rebound. Husky down 4 for Bowling Green. Franklin cut off. Back to Husky, into the corner for Bennett. 3 on the far side, that is going to be good for Josiah Franklin. They're lighting it up from 3 range. It's 31-7 now, Bowling Green. 4:36 to go in the first half. There's Alexander with about 3 bodies on her, getting it up and in. 31-9. 4:23 first half. Top of the key, Franklin to Tisdale. Going to her left, puts it up and in. Tisdale on the contested shot. She now has 8. 33-9 Bowling Green. Still pressuring. 4-minute mark here in the first half. Alexander left sides it over to Lawson for 3. Can't get it to go. Tipped out by Carver. Sam Carver, the freshman. Pass to the left side. Deflected. Out of bounds by Meadow Tisdale. In for Warren East to be Riley Bratcher and Riley Jones.
And in the game, number 23, Riley Jones.
Alexander out front. Alexander down the left of the lane, gets tripped up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Then Kayla James, that's her first foul, team's 3rd. So that puts Alexander back at the line to shoot 2. She has 5, 1 for 2 at the line tonight. First one's good, 6 for her tonight. Second one also good. 7 now for Natasha Alexander. Bowling Green's lead, 33-11. 3.5 minutes to go first half. 2-3 zone by Warren East. Then Kayla James missed the shot but got fouled. Amaya Carter, her first, team's fifth on Warren East. Then Kayla James, a 68%er, will go to the line to shoot two.
James in the line for 2 shots.
Averages 10 points, 7 rebounds a contest. Gets to the first one. That one also good by Lynn Kayla James. 4 for her, 35-11. Bowling Green, 3:20 here in the first half. Full court pressure by Bowling Green. Timeout. Warren East, they want a full timeout. Trailing with 3:15 to go in the first half. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm, ask, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
After the Warren East timeout, Lady Raider ball trailing 3:13 here in the first half. Alexander picks it up, Husky guarding her. There's a steal by Franklin. Franklin, we're going to say Alexander last touched it. 2:59 in the half. Guys game to follow. Bennett driving. And then Kayla James in the lane. Missed it. Rebound, Carter. Shot up, no good. East with the rebound. .227. First half, 3 is no good by Lawson, and Lawson will commit the foul, trying to get around the defender of Bowling Green. Lawson, her first, team 6.
Into the game for Bowling Green, number 3, Sanaya Shelton, and number 12, Tanea Bailey. For the remainder of the half, Bowling Green will shoot the bonus.
The Bowling Green will put it in play down to our right, leading by 24 here on the first half. Shelton, top of the key. Husky to Franklin. Oh, excuse me, Bailey. Back to Husky. Back to Bailey. 3 is left short. No rebound there, and it goes out of bounds to Warren East. They get up the floor quickly. Lawson down in the corner. Up off the iron is good by Carter. I thought it was going to bounce out. That's 3 now for Amaya Carter, 35-13. At a minute 48. 2-3 zone there now by Warren East. Driving to the baseline. Pass deflected. Bennett gonna travel. Ran into an East player, Alexander, and just kept going and didn't put the ball down. Pressure now again by Bowling Green. Here at a minute 39 in the half. Quickly leads for Lawson underneath. And no good by Carter that time. Bowling Green with a rebound. They get it out quickly the other way. Knocked out of the hands of Bailey, and it stays with the Lady Purples. into the corner. 110. And Kayla James inside, missed it. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. 6 now for Lynn Kayla James. 57 seconds to go in the half. 3 in the corner, no good by Reagan Lawson. Shelton with a rebound. The whole way, missed it with the left hand. Rebound by Carter. Off balance, Bratcher missed it. A loose ball rebound. Carter with it. We got held ball possession, and it goes to Warren East. Pearson back in for Warren East, along with Ray Ellen Jones. Lawson will trigger the inbounds for Warren East. 31 seconds. Jumper up, no good by Bratcher. Loose ball. Coming up with it is going to be, who has it now? Shelton across the way for Bowling Green. Alexander will hold it for the last shot. 10 seconds to go in the half. Right side is Alexander. Bennett for 3. No good as we come to a close here in the first half. Halftime score, it's Bowling Green 37 and Warren East 13 here in the opening of our girl-boy doubleheader. We'll come back, check our halftime scoring when we return on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm, ask, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Halftime of our girl-boy doubleheader, the girls' game. Bowling Green leading Warren East 37-13. Take a look at the first half scoring tonight. For Bowling Green, been all Bowling Green. They got 8 from Meadow Tisdale. Peyton Briley with a 3. Sanaya Shelton had 11. Ava Bennett with 3. Tania Bailey 3. Josiah Franklin had 3. And Lynn Kayla James with 6. For Warren East, Natasha Alexander had 7. Amaya Carter with 3, and Riley Bratcher with 3, and that's all the scoring. The full court press of Bowling Green, their athleticism and height, controlled the first half here tonight at Warren East, as this is the 3rd district game for both squads. Warren East looking for its first district win, while Bowling Green looking to go 3-0 on the year. Bowling Green will be hosting South Warren on Friday night, while the Lady Raiders are set to host Warren Central on Friday night. Hopefully everybody's good to go at Warren Central, be able to do that game here on Friday night. That's our schedule coming up this week for you, as we have Friday night. We have Warren Central here at Warren East. And then coming up Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, we'll have girl-boy doubleheader. Greenwood will be hosting Franklin Simpson. We'll have that live stream for you. That's coming up on Saturday afternoon. We'll be on the air around 2:50. Glad to have you watching here at the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff on the camera tonight. Hope you're staying warm wherever you're watching. Don't forget you can take us with you wherever you go. You can watch us on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever device you've got. Go.prepspin.com, the home for Warren County Public Schools Sports Network, along with the Warren County Public Schools website at warrencountyschools.org. And you can also watch us at wbko.com/prepspin. Check us out. We're on the PrepSpin Twitter and Facebook page feeds, and the YouTube page for PrepSpin as well. 37-13, Bowling Green leading here at the half. Second half action on the way. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm asks, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Second half about ready to start here at Warren East, as it is Lady Raiders trailing the Bowling Green Lady Purples 37-13. Bowling Green been in control the entire first half. Let's see what the Lady Raiders can do here in the second half. Bowling Green will start with possession. As soon as the horn sounds, we'll be ready to roll. Bowling Green will be moving to your right. Warren East will move to your left. Guys game to follow here tonight. If you were expecting to see Warren Central hosting Greenwood in that showdown, that one has been postponed. They're working on a date to reschedule that. We have some other postponements that are trying to get scheduled from last week. Lynn Kayla James, turnaround jumper at the line. 8 now in the game for her. Bowling Green back out in that pressure. 2-2-1. Bratcher across the way, and here's James coming up with a steal over to Tisdale. James from 15. That's 4 straight for her, 10 in the game. 41-13 now. Bowling Green. Down 4 quickly. Carter off the left side of the glass, no good. James with the rebound. Shelton into the corner. Bailey missed the 3. Tip kept alive. Shelton up, count it, and we'll shoot 1. 13 tonight for her. Ray Ellen Jones, that's her first. Team's first here in the second half. Shelton, 3 out of 4 at the line. Missed that one. Rebound by Amaya Carter for Warren East. Lawson into the corner for Warren East. Just underway here in the second half. We played about a minute. In the lane, got to get it out of there. Kicked. stays with Warren East. Jones looking, finally comes in out front to Bratcher. Alexander on the dribble. Five-second count. Closely guarded, did not trying to make an attempt to go to the basket. In is Natalie Harrell.
Returning for Warren East, number 15, Natalie Harrell.
.6:38 to go, third quarter. Bowling Green with his biggest lead of 30 at 43-13. Shelton, right side. Franklin in to Tisdale. They had her fronted in behind, and they deflected it away. Harrell driving in the lane. 10-footer, too hard off the backboard. Alexander for three. That was just short. Then Kayla James with the rebound for Bowling Green. Franklin, 12-footer, no good. James puts it back up. She has 6 of her team's 8 points here in the third quarter, now with 12 in the game. Steele. Franklin. Excuse me, that's Bailey. Bailey missed the shot. Rebound by Alexander. Alexander's with a bunch of rebounds tonight for Warren East. Man-to-man defense here by Bowling Green. 5:25, third quarter. There's another 5-second count. Just dribbling out there and being closely guarded, you got to make an attempt to go to the basket for the count to be off. Sam Carver and Nivea Pearson in for Warren East. Shelton gets a screen in the lane, trying to go closer to Kayla James. It goes out. Warren East now will face that full court pressure. 5 minutes in the third quarter. Steele, Shelton, Husky with the layup. First points of the night for Husky. Timeout, Warren East. 32nd timeout. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
After the East timeout, 4:54 third quarter, Bowling Green comfortably ahead, 47-13. Glad to have you watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. East put it in play across the way after the deflection. Overthrow for Bratcher along the baseline. Goes over to Bowling Green. Shelton will bring it up the floor for the Lady Purples. Shelton underneath. Tisdale with an easy backdoor. 10 now for Tisdale. 36-point lead, 49-13. Pearson in the backcourt with Alexander, and it stays with Warren East. Last touch by Husky.
Number 23, Harris Wardlow. Number 10, Ada Bennett. And number 11, Sanaya Fugate.
Branchard inbounds it for Warren East. Backcourt, Sam Carver, now back to Branchard. 3:50 to go, third quarter. Here's a three-pointer, top of the key, just off the mark there by Sam Carver. Pass deflected out of bounds, and it stays with Bowling Green. Ray Ellen Jones back in for the Lady Raiders. A little stretch here for Warren East. They played Greenwood Saturday, got Bowling Green tonight, Warren Central Friday, Barron County, and South Warren. Tough stretch for the Lady Raiders, but you know, they only get better playing these teams. Of course, some of these are in their district too. You know, they're going to get better over the next couple of years. Got some athletes. We got a foul out front. Sanaya Shelton, that's her first, team's first on Bowling Green. Carver back in for East. Josiah Franklin and Peyton Briley back in for Bowling Green. Jones kicks it out. Harrell thought about the three, puts it on the floor, and now back out top of the key. Carver works at left side, Bratcher on the dribble, back to Carver. Harrell on the dribble. Pearson in the lane, turns, got it to go. That's the first for Anavia Pearson. 5'7" senior, that's first points for her. 49-15, and 2 minutes to go. Third quarter. Three off the mark by Franklin. Not touched, East gets it. Reagan Lawson back in for Warren East. Bowling Green backs off the press, up 34. Carver across the timeline for Warren East. To the right side. Pearson gets a little bump, will go down. Tanaya Fugate, her first, team second on Bowling Green. Non-shooting foul. Baseline inbounds. Coming from Warren East. Out front for Harrell. Harrell down the left of the lane with the right hand, missed it. Bennett had taken away from her. Pearson up, no good. Jones right there. Will go to the line to shoot two on the missed shot. Paris Wardlow, that's her second, team's third on Bowling Green. Ray Ellen Jones at the line to shoot two. 53.8%, are looking for her first points of the night. Missed that one. Missed them both. The rebound by Bowling Green, but right on the baseline. So it goes to Warren East. Maya Carter back in for Warren East. Now 32nd timeout by Warren East with 32 seconds to go, third quarter. Trailing 49-15. This is the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Had to be a 60 because that's all Warren East has. It was a 60-second timeout. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter, goes out of bounds. We do have a running clock because at one point it was a 36-point lead for Bowling Green. It's 34 right now. Underneath, Pearson missed it. With a rebound, that's Wardlow for Bowling Green with 13 seconds to go, third quarter. Bennett on the dribble. 6 seconds. Bennett for three, no good. Rebound and no shot. 3 quarters of play are complete at Warren East. Bowling Green 49, Warren East 15. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Warren East starts possession here in the fourth quarter, trailing 49-15 to Bowling Green. Harrell, 15-foot jumper, left it short. Josiah Franklin for Bowling Green with a rebound. Bennett racing down the floor. And blocked by Alexander, who just carries it right on out of bounds. Into the corner. Kick it into the lane, turn around, off the glass, too hard by Paris Wardlow. Jones with a rebound for Warren East. Sam Carver on the dribble. Alexander backs it out to Jones, being patient here. Man-to-man matchup defense here by Bowling Green. Carver to Pearson. Pearson trying to back her way in, knocked out of her hands onto the floor, and it will be held ball possession. Should belong to Bowling Green, I believe, isn't it? And it will be. Boys game to follow here tonight. Warren East and Bowling Green. Franklin now on the dribble with it. Briley. They give it underneath. Pass it around Bennett. Stolen. East the other way with Alexander. Nice move. Had it blocked by Franklin. And got a two-shot foul coming. Denia Bailey, that's her second, team's fourth. And that'll put Alexander at the line to shoot two. Okay. All right, so foul was on 2 instead of 12, all right. Peyton Briley, that's her first. Free throw good by Alexander. 6 out of 7. And there's a held ball possession on the rebound. Warren East gets it. Back into the Warren East lineup, Reagan Lawson. And 5 purples getting into the game. Chloe Potter. Natalia Natea Wardlow is in. Looks like Riley Campbell and London Lightning. 5 new ones for Bowling Green. Play the final 5:25. This 33-point lead for the Lady Purples. There's trying to pass it, pulled it back. Ended up double dribble, Reagan Lawson for Warren East. Natea Wardlow, the 5'1" freshman. Wardlow's still in there. There's a travel before the shot on Lightning. In will be Riley Bratcher. Wardlow. Inside, Lightning kicks it back out to Wardlow for 3. That's good. 3 for Paris Wardlow, 49-16, or excuse me, 52-16. 36-point lead with 4 minutes to go. And a foul on Bowling Green, be the team's 5th. Riley Campbell, her first. 5'5" sophomore. And Alexander back to the line. Now there's been 3 Lady Raiders to shoot free throws. She's the only one that shot more than 2. Got that one. Five out of 7 for her tonight. Missed that one. Madison Heimer, a 5'5" sophomore, into the lineup for Warren East. Also, Riley Jones, a 5'6" sophomore.
Also in the game, number 23, Riley Jones.
3:51 remaining. 52-17. Bowling Green with a 35-point lead. Pass deflected by Alexander. Into the right corner. 3 on the way for Riley Campbell. Ten different Lady Purples have scored. 3:15, clock rolling. Got an offensive foul on Alexander. That's her 3rd, team 2nd here in the second half. 55-17, 38-point lead, so we have a running clock. Bowling Green gets it across the timeline. There's a steal down floor by Riley Bratcher of Warren East. Now going to have a foul on Bowling Green. Be the team 6th. Paris Wardlow, her 3rd.
Fouls on Wardlow, her 3rd, team 6th.
Madison Lawson, a 5'3" freshman, into the lineup.
In the game for Warren East, number 11, Kennedy Lawson, and number 21, Madison Lawson.
Kennedy Lawson, a 5'3" freshman, also in, and Cecilia Martier, a 5'6" sophomore, in. Nearing the 2-minute mark, Martier on the left side, overshoots it. It goes to Bowling Green. Last touched over there, looked like by Kennedy Lawson for Warren East. Across the timeline, Bowling Green. Natea Wardlow traveled. 1:40 clock rolling here to go in the game. Bowling Green will go 3-0 in the district, get their 10th win of the season. Warren East will drop to 0-3 in the district. Timeout. Warren East, it'll be a full timeout. 1:24 remaining in the game. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
East ball after calling their last timeout. Minute 20 remaining. Minute 15. Bowling Green comfortably ahead at 55-17. Warren East has scored 2 points in the third quarter and 2 points here in the fourth quarter so far. Kennedy Lawson to Madison Lawson. Madison Heimer on the dribble, under a minute remaining. Got a little bump by Riley Campbell, her second, team seventh. They're going to the line to shoot will be Riley Bratcher for, excuse me, that is Madison Lawson at the line to shoot. One in the bonus, or two. Missed it. There's one in the bonus. 40 seconds remaining. Three on the far side, up and off the mark. Three by Lawson, no good. 23 seconds. Bowling Green with a loose ball on the floor, going the other way. Chloe Potter, the 5'7" sophomore, gets a bump. She'll go to the line for one in the bonus. Madison Lawson, her first, team's third. I'm sorry, that's not a shooting foul. And the clock runs out here with a running clock. Final score, Bowling Green 55, Warren East 17. We'll get your final scoring right after this on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Final score. Here in the girls' game, Bowling Green 55, Warren East 17. Take a look at the final scoring in the game tonight. Meadow Tisdale with 10 for Bowling Green, 3 for Peyton Briley, 13 Sanaya Shelton, 2 for Emma Husky, 3 for Ava Bennett, 3 for Tanaya Bailey, 3 for Josiah Franklin, 3 Paris Wardlow, Riley Campbell 3, and Lynn Kayla James with 12. Warren East got 3 from Riley Bratcher, 9 from Natasha Alexander, 3 from Amaya Carter, and 2 from and Avia Pearson. Warren East held to just 4 points in the second half. 2 points in the third and 2 points in the fourth quarter. East 3-11, 0-3 in district play. They'll host Warren Central on Friday night. Bowling Green now 10-3, 3-0 in the district. They host South Warren, another 14th district action Friday night. Guys, game coming up. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes or so. Thanks for watching as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Welcome back to Warren East and the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Second half of our doubleheader. It'll be the guys' game coming up here in just a few minutes. Warren East playing host to Bowling Green. Bowling Green coming in 11-3 under D.G. Sherrill this year. They are 1-1 in district play. They're coming off a 76-46 victory over Franklin County Saturday. They'll play host to South Warren on Friday. Kyle Binge and the Raiders of Warren East, 5-6 on the season. They lost to Adair County just over a week ago, 67-43 in the 2A sectional. They've not played since then. Kind of had to leave that week open there to get games in for the sectional if needed. They'll host Warren Central on Friday night. We'll come back. We'll take a look at your starting lineups here at Warren East. It's Bowling Green and Warren East. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Scott Thompson, Mike left tonight from Warren East. Glad to have you with us. You're tuning in to watch Greenwood and Warren Central battle. Well, that one's been postponed. They're working on a makeup date that. COVID protocols going on. So once those dates are announced, we'll try to get that one rescheduled for you. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's guys game. For the Purples, Elijah Sparks, 6'4" sophomore, averaging 9.7 rebounds a game. Curtis Lynn, a 5'10" senior, he's averaging 8 points and 2 rebounds. Mason Ritter, a 6'7" sophomore, 7 points, 6 rebounds a game. Turner Buttry, a 5'11" senior, 23 points, 3 rebounds. He's signed to play at Eastern Kentucky University. And Michaelius Wardlow, a 5'10" sophomore, averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds a game. As Sparks, Lynn, Ritter, Buttry, and Wardlow. For Warren East, Caden Merle, 5'11" junior, 3.5 points and 2 rebounds a game. Trey Price, 6' sophomore, 10 points and 2 rebounds a game. Isaiah Andrews, the 6'3" junior, 21.9 points and 7.5 rebounds a contest. Caleb Matlock, a 6'2 junior, 11.3 points and 2.2 rebounds a game. And Dane Parsley, the 6-foot freshman, 3.6 points and 2 rebounds a contest. Bowling Green comes in averaging 70 points a game, allowing 57, while Warren East averaging 64 points a game and allowing 62. Both shooting about the same from the field. Bowling Green 47%, Warren East 45.6. 3-point range, very similar. Bowling Green 39.3%, while Warren East 36.4%. Free throws, Warren East shooting a little bit better. They're 74.9 from the free throw line, while Bowling Green 70.7. It's Warren East and Bowling Green, 14th District matchup. Coming up here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The visitors on the scoreboard, the Bowling Green Purples, and your home team, the Raiders of Warren East. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for Bowling Green. At forward, a 6'4 sophomore, #1, Elijah Stark. At forward, a 6'7 sophomore, #4, Mason Ritter. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore, #12, MJ Wardlow. At guard, a 5'10 senior, #3, Curtis Lynn. And at guard, a 5'11 senior, #10, Turner Buttry. The Purples are coached by D.G. Sherrill. Now the starting lineup for your Warren East Raiders. At forward, a 6-foot freshman, #41, Dane Parsley. At forward, a 6'3 junior, #21, Isaiah Andrews. At guard, a 5'11 junior, #2, Caden Merle. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, #5, Trey Price. And at guard, a 6'2 senior, #23, Caleb Matlock. The Raiders are coached by Kyle Binge. Your officials for tonight are Tony Franklin, Larry Hammer, and Chris Reeder. The official timer is Charles Lewis, and your official bookkeeper is Mac Andrews.
Here we go, ready to get this one underway from Warren East, 14th District matchup. Warren East and Bowling Green. Andrews, 6'3", stands in there against Mason Ritter at 6'7" to jump. Tony Franklin, the man in charge. And Turner Buttry. Down 4 quickly, Bowling Green. Back to Buttry for 3. You'll see that a lot. That's 3. He averages 23 a game. Just now 15 seconds into the game. Caden Merle, first offensive possession of the night for Warren East. Lynn knocks it out of the hands of Price. Merle. Parsley now on the dribble. Matlock. Driving to the bucket. Up off the glass. No good by Trey Price. Goes out. Stays with Warren East. Inbounds pass from Matlock. Merle here on the right side. Back to Matlock. Fakes. Leans in. And a foul is going to be on Ritter. He got Ritter up in the air and then had him make contact. That's first on Bowling Green. Caleb Matlock, a 67.9% shooting 2. And the Raiders are on the board, 7-13 here in the first quarter. Missed it. Rebound, Elijah Sparks. Bowling Green wants to run. Wardlow down floor. Buttry open. Sees any seam at all, he'll take it. That's 2 threes for Buttry. He's 2 for 2 from three-point range. He has 6, 6-1, Bowling Green. We've played right at a minute. Andrews tried to hit Price, cutting to the bucket. To no avail. Purples get it. There's a way out 3, no good by Wardlow. The Raiders come away with it. Far side. That's Isaiah Andrews. Count the bucket. Chance for a 3-point play. Wardlow his first, team second. And that puts Andrews an 85.5%er at the line, trying to make the old-fashioned 3-point play. Missed it. 6-3 Bowling Green. We're a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sparks on the dribble, now Buttry. Wardlow back to Buttry, he missed it. A rebound by Merle for Warren East. Andrews trying to go inside, but got cut off on the dribble. He'll fire the 3 now. Comes out. Ritter with a rebound. Bowling Green wants to run with it. Lynn down floor. Buttry. Wardlow inside for Ritter, and he gets fouled from behind by Parsley of Warren East. First on Dane Parsley, team first on Warren East. Purple ball with a 6-3 lead. 5:52 first quarter here at Warren East. Buttry missed it. Put back up by Curtis Lynn. His first points of the night, the 5'10 senior. 8-3 Bowling Green. Price for Warren East. Back out front to Merle. Bowling Green man-to-man on the defense. Got a push. On Elijah Sparks, that's his first, team's third. And Merle will inbounds it on the baseline for Warren East. Out front to Matlock. Driving to the right side, Merle gets it to Andrews, fade away. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound. Sparks for Bowling Green. Buttry has it. Now 3-second violation inside on Ritter. Be Warren East ball. 5-12 in the first quarter. Bowling Green 8, Warren East 3. Raiders with the ball up the floor. Raiders trying to go 2-0 in the district. Bowling Green trying to go 2-1. Jumper deep in the corner for three. It's off the mark by Matlock. Bowling Green the other way, Lynn. Buttry. Lynn for three. Curtis Lynn with 5, 11-3, an 8-point advantage for Bowling Green. Merle with Price. Over to Matlock for three. His jumper's off the mark. Michaelius Wardlow with a rebound for Bowling Green. Ooh, Buttry saved it from being an over and back. Goes out. Bowling Green will get into the lineup. Bradley Gurley, a 6'3 senior, and Deuce Bailey, 5'10 freshman. Connor Doyle in for Warren East, a 5'9 junior. Inbounds to Sparks to Buttry for Bowling Green. In the lane, it'll be a blocking foul against Warren East. Caleb Matlock, that's his first, team second. Buttry will be at the line for two. He's an 89%er. He now has 7 of his team's 12 points. Got them both. 8 now for Turner Buttry. 13-3 Bowling Green by 10, 4-17 first quarter. Trey Price on the dribble for Warren East. Into the right corner for Matlock. Parsley gets it over to Doyle. Left side, driving. Price loses it out of bounds to Bowling Green. I think that pass caught him late cutting. Merle, I'm sorry, that is Bailey for Bowling Green. Lynn, 3:47 first quarter, 10-point lead. Sparks in the corner, cutting baseline. Bailey off the glass. Third purple to score now. It's 15-3, 3:35 in the first quarter. Andrews. Matlock nestles that one in. 3 now for Matlock, 15-5. Buttry left side, Lynn cutting to the bucket. Tried to avoid contact, ran right over the top of the East defender. Connor Doyle. First on Curtis Lynn, that's his first, team's 4th. .315, Purple's get a couple more back into the lineup. 3:15, they're up by 10. East ball, Raiders. Isaiah Andrews, far side to Matlock. Driving in the lane, one-hander, got some bounce. He has 5 now. Raiders within 8, 2:55 first quarter. Buttry way out 3, 25 feet out, no good. Put back, count the bucket by Ritter. He'll go to the line for 1. Caleb Matlock, that's his second, team's 3rd. Ritter missed it. Andrews with a rebound for Warren East. Price comes and helps him, knocks into the backcourt. Doyle. 3 from Matlock in the corner. Nope. Rebound by Gurley for the Purples. 3-pointer by Wardlow. Posted up. Nope. Andrews, lead pass for Matlock. Stops, gets under control, kicks it back out. Doyle for 3. Connor Doyle averages 3.6 a game. He got 3 of them right there. 17-10, East within 7. Gurley in the lane, knocked out of his hands, and it'll be a reach on Connor Doyle of Warren East. That's his first, team's 4th. Chase Carver, a 6-foot junior, in for Warren East, along with Trey Colson, a 6'1" senior. Sparks back in for Bowling Green. I'm sorry, no. I think Wardlow back in, number 12 for Bowling Green. Just over 2 minutes first quarter. Barron County at South Warren girls, the only action involving Warren County Public Schools team, as Greenwood Warren Central, as you know, has now been postponed. They're trying to work a date out. That's a held ball possession. Goes to Bowling Green. (17-10). Okay, it's Warren East ball. All right. So Bowling Green got the tip. Warren East ball on the alternating possession. Be Bowling Green ball. Price off balance, trying to go in the backcourt and get it. 147 first quarter. 7-point game. Inside Gurley. Moves middle of the floor. Missed it. In the lane. Run down by Gurley. Starks, I should say. Back out to Bailey. Purple's being patient right here on the attack. And we've got a foul on Warren East, reaching around on Ritter. Trey Colson, that's his first, team's 5th. Turner Buttry back in for Bowling Green. Purple ball down on the baseline. Buttry, brief open for 3, missed it. Colson with a rebound. Warren East can cut it to 5. 3 cuts it to 4. Colson driving in the lane, knocked up his hands from behind. Andrews has it. Just kind of works his way inside, missed it. Pass for Buttry is not going to be saved in time by Buttry. Ran out of real estate. 55 seconds remaining. First quarter, 17-10, Bowling Green by 7. And here comes some full court pressure now by Bowling Green, a little man-to-man. Doyle got it across into the corner for Colson. Colson trying to go baseline, does. Inside, Andrews works his way, count the bucket, and a foul. That's his 4th point of the night. DeMar Starks, that's his first, team's 5th. So Andrews at the line. He's 0 for 1 tonight with 4 points. Got it. 5 now for Andrews. He and Caleb Matlock have 5 each for Warren East. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Buttry way out 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Andrews, and there's a reach foul off the rebound. That's DeMar Starks' 2nd, team 6th. Back in is Curtis Lynn. 26 seconds remaining, first quarter. East down by 4. Connor Doyle across the timeline, now being trapped right in front of us. Gets it across court. Price stops. 10-foot jumper, good. Trey Price, first points, fourth Raider to score, 17-15. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Driving is Wardlow. Gets his first points, and that's the end of the first quarter. It's Bowling Green 19, Warren East 15. You're watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Start the second quarter here at Warren East. Bowling Green with the ball and a 4-point lead. 5 different Purples scored, 4 different Raiders scored in the first quarter. Buttry, top of the key to Lynn. East got a little, maybe some type of matchup zone. Wardlow gets his 4th point. Bowling Green by 6. Doyle having trouble in the backcourt. Got out of control, stopped, picked up his dribble. Price went for the 3, and Ritter's going to be called for the foul, and he'll get 3. On Ritter, that's his 2nd, team 7th. Trey Price will shoot 3. Now 76% are on the year, averaging 10 points a game, has 2 so far. First one falls in. Second one by Price. Missed that one. Gurley back in for Bowling Green. Ritter checks out with 2 fouls. Third free throw attempt. Price 1 for 2 so far in this set. At 2 out of 3, he's got 4, and it's a 4-point game at 21-17. Jumper in the corner for 3. Curtis Lynn. That was his 2nd 3. He has 8. Buttry off the steal, left it short, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Connor Doyle, that's his 2nd. Team's 6th here in the first half. And Turner Buttry at the line to shoot 2. He's 2 for 2, has 8 points. Buttry's free throw good. He's 3 in a row, has 9 so far. Caden Merle, 5'11" junior, back into the lineup for Warren East. Second one good. And Bowling Green takes a 30-second timeout with 7:07 to go in the half. They're up by 9. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. 7:07 to go first half. Scott Thompson, Mike Clef tonight from Warren East on our Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Good to hear from Sheila Yoakley, the volleyball coach here at Warren East. Thanks for checking in with me. And Jimmy Well had that old knee replacement there, buddy. Hope things get well for you and you're back out here soon. Three-pointer on the way from Isaiah Andrews. That's 8 on the night from Andrews. 26-20, Bowling Green's lead cut to 6. Best time to have knee replacements during the offseason. Volleyball ending in October and early November. But they're very active, I know, in club volleyball also. So I know everybody's sending you a speedy recovery there, Jimmy Yoakley. Appreciate it. Y'all checking in with us tonight. Andrews slings it down floor for Price. It'll go over to Bowling Green. Price last touched it. There's Kyle Binge, first year here at Warren East, all dressed up. Jacket and tie. Sparks comes up, free line extended, kicks it left side. Wardlow in the lane, got just enough on the fingertips. He has 6. And Bowling Green's leads at 28-20. Merle needs some help in the back court. Pressure by the Purples, diamond and 1, full court. Price into the corner. Price back on the dribble. Three-pointer, Andrews, no, loose ball rebound, and it's off the hands of Chase Carver, the 6-foot junior into the lineup for Warren East. Caleb Matlock returns for Warren East. Sparks sets it up out front. Gurley, they work it around Lynn on the dribble. Lynn just inside the 3 line, he gets it. He has 10 first half points. Nice pass, Andrews with the dunk. 10 now for Isaiah Andrews. It's an 8-point game at 30-22. Bowling Green sets up the offense. Buttry down the left side. Came away with it after it hit the bottom of the backboard. Goes to the right side, puts up a 3. And Buttry with his third 3. Has 13 now. Got a technical foul on something here. Got 2 technical fouls. All right, got 2 technicals. Got a technical foul on Turner Buttry. So Colson, his second, team 7th. The double technicals called there. Got some jawing or something. Right, so East gets the ball because of the point of interruption. They get the ball back. Merle. So both teams are in the bonus the rest of the first half on the next foul. Buttry in the corner for Bowling Green, nails another 3. Timeout, Warren East. They want a full timeout. All of a sudden, it's a 14-point lead for Bowling Green. 36-22 with 4:19 remaining here in the first half as you're watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Warren East attacking the full court press of Bowling Green after the timeout. They get it down, no problem. Dane Parsley on the far side. Price way out front, top of the key. On the dribble. 14-point lead for Bowling Green. Here's Andrews. Looked like it deflected off of Wardlow's hand. Under 4 minutes in the half. Driving in the left of the lane. Oh, block. Deuce Bailey tried to shield his body and throw it up with the left hand, but Isaiah Andrews says, not this time. Inbounds pass, deflected out by Dane Parsley. Stays with Bowling Green. They'll put it in play down on the very end of the sideline here. Sparks to Bailey. Bailey trying to create a lane to the bucket, but East defense right there, and it goes to Warren East. Matlock did not touch it, according to Tony Franklin down there on the baseline. Full court pressure again by Bowling Green. 3:35 remaining. Andrews. Far side Price. Works it inside quickly for Parsley. Give and go. No good by Merle. Down 4 quickly. Buttry reverse up and in. 16 in the first half for Turner Buttry of his team's 38. 3:10 to go, first half. 3 on the way. Matlock. That's his first 3 of the night. 8 now for Matlock in the first half. Bailey driving to the lane. Count the bucket. His 4th point. A blocking foul called. Trey Price, his first, team's 8th. Gurley back in for Bowling Green. Lynn back in as well. 40-25, biggest lead of the night for Bowling Green at 15. 2:56 mark here in the half. Missed the free throw. Bailey, a 16.5%er. Merle across the timeline. Backs it out. Andrews into the corner. Merle for 3, short. More of a line drive shot. Buttry for 3, missed it. They just grabbed it and shot it that time. 2:30 to go in the half. Merle. Price, he'll take a way out 3. That one's good. 7 now for Price. Merle hustling down forward, deflects that out of bounds. Connor Doyle back in for Warren East, 40-28. Raiders down by 12 here in the first half, 2:19. Look at a lot of the polls, and this district has 3 of the teams. A lot of people think in the state. You got Bowling Green, of course, Greenwood, and Warren Central. Like the RPI, which KHSAA does for seeding Warren Central, number 3. There's Isaiah Andrews, his first, team's 9th, so 1 in the bonus here for Turner Buttry. Should be Lynn, yeah. Curtis Lynn with 10, his first free throw attempt of the night. He's a 94.7%er on the year. That's almost automatic. 41-28 Purples. Got them both. 14-point lead now. East needs some help in the backcourt. Price comes to help out. Got to get it across. Finally does. Andrews drives in the lane with the left hand, tries to create something, leans in, missed it, but he'll draw a foul, so he did create something. Team's 9th on Bowling Green. Bradley Gurley, that's his first. So that will put Isaiah Andrews at the line. He'll shoot 2 in the act. Well, they're all 2 shots from here. Got the first one. 2 out of 3 at the line for Andrews tonight, 85.5%er. 12 on the night for Andrews as he got that one. 12 of his team's 30. 145 and a half. Lynn, Buttry. You can't give him 6 inches. You back off Buttry, you know, he'll shoot it. Wardlow. Bowling Green being patient here. Mornice man-to-man on the defense. Bailey. Buttry. Off the screen, missed it. Andrews with a rebound. Price. There's a 3 off the mark by Connor Doyle. Parsley saves it. Andrews comes up with it, and they got a foul. No, he's on the line. Boy, Parsley went high to save that. Good hustle. It goes to Bowling Green. 1 minute even to go in the first half. Bailey in Lynn. Bailey gets it back. Left wing extended, going down to the baseline, lays it up. That's a charge. Wave it off. Bailey, that's his first, team's 10th. It's a player control foul, so no free throws for Warren East. Raiders have 41.2 seconds to go here in the first half. Down by 12, 42-30. Matlock turns with a left hand. No. Rebound Buttry the other way. They'll run with it. Bailey goes up, left it hard. And we've got a foul. Foul will be on Connor Doyle. That's his third, team's 10th. 2 shot fouls coming here for Michaelius Wardlow. Wardlow, 69.7%er, his first free throws of the night. Colson gets in. As Parsley got a little blood and had to come out. Or maybe he took a shot to the face or something there. So Wardlow missed the first one. Has 6 here in the first half. Jason Holland, the head coach at South Warren for the boys, will join us at halftime. He's here scouting this one tonight. Wardlow with the second one. He has 7. 22 seconds to go, first half. Glad you're watching us here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Go.prepspin.com. Also catch us on the Warren County Public Schools website, warrencountyschools.org. Also watch us, wbko.com/prepspin. Andrews, 3 is off the mark. And they'll go to the locker rooms here at halftime. It's Bowling Green 43, Warren East 30. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm asks, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Halftime tonight, second half of our doubleheader on the Warren County Public School Sports Network. Bowling Green in the guys game leading Warren East 43-30. Finally, we're able to get Jason Holland, the head coach at South Warren, for the boys. Congratulations on the big win over Allen County, 81-40 last night.
Our kids are starting to do some things better. Just finally got our complete roster last week. We've had everything that can go wrong. Had some injuries when we went to Florida and played, but we went to Cumberland County. That was the first time all year we've had our roster. So our kids are getting better. It's a big week for us because we actually get to practice 3 times.
Well, and you're looking for that continuity, everybody to get along, know kind of where everybody's going to be at, because you've had to substitute so much. Now you can maybe the guys get a feel for each other.
Well, and that's what we talked about today. Our chemistry looks better, starting to believe in each other a little bit more. We kind of know who our 8 guys are now. We've had our 9, 10 guys go in and do a good job for us, but we're also got 2 new kids in our program. We did lose Caden, so 8 seniors and Caden is a lot. But we've got some freshmen that have, stepped in and played for us, and, we got a lot of good young kids. So our goal is just to get better every week and try to get closer to the end. Our football team had such a great year. I'm very proud of our guys, but for Luke, honestly, when you get in Christmas tournaments, you don't get to practice. And he went straight from, we actually gave him off like 2.5 weeks. I mean, he had his body wouldn't have been ready in 3 days like a normal layoff. So he took like 2.5, 3 weeks. We lost some games early. I feel like we win if Luke's there with us just because of his leadership. And he was our leading scorer last year, but he's starting to come around. He hit some big shots last night for us.
All right, you've got a stretch here, and a lot of it's 14th district play, and you're playing in one of the toughest districts anywhere in the state.
Yeah, I think it's the toughest. I came from a very tough district, but this year, Greenwood, Warren Central, and Bowling Green, and I even thought it before preseason, if we have Caden, that all 4 of us would have been top 20, and I honestly believe that after playing all summer and seeing Louisville Western, that team that we got beat by at the Horn. We beat Greater Cross in Scott County. So we saw some of those teams that are ranked right now, and we feel like our district would have been ranked like that. And, they're still not a dominant. Like, I thought Bowling Green was just so good last year. I thought they had just a little bit of an edge on everybody else. And Warren Central, if they shoot it like they did the other night, they can be that way. But just not a whole lot of separation. The Greenwood game the other night could have went either way with us and them. Our guys, I think that game kind of told us that we can still play in the district even without Caden. So,
all right, of course, with all these weather cancellations and things like that, how's your team handling all this adversity?
Well, I mean, we just have to handle it. We've talked about it. This COVID stuff is ramping back up. It's affected Warren Central tonight. Those kids will be out 14 days, and now that's a COVID cancellation. That's a forfeit. So you're not just losing the game, you're losing a district seed game. And you hate it for a team like Central that, their admiration is to win the region. So, you just hate it for them. But last year I had to deal with it. We missed 14 days. Our first game as a head coach was against Greenwood. We had 1 practice. So it's just unfortunate. These kids are resilient. They have to be with what all was going on with, we had the weather there and, unfortunate for our community. But it was great to see our guys and how well we responded as a school district, and not just us, everybody in this community responded and circled around each other, and we had to deal with that. So we missed, I think we're 5 games short right now because of where it fell at for us. And just unfortunate that this COVID thing, like I said, it's ramping back up across the state, and we're trying to do the best we can with it.
Right, and this Warren East team, right before the holidays, that was that first game back after the tornadoes, hit. You lose a tough one there at home, and I know you'd like to have that opportunity on that one back.
Well, we didn't practice all week. I'm being honest. We talked about not playing the game, and I just hated to try to find a spot to put it where it was. We didn't have Luke that whole week. Not making excuses, they outplayed us and beat us, but we didn't practice that whole week. We were at one of the elementaries helping all day. We were out in the community helping a friend that lost everything for 2 days. So, our kids were out running around in the community, and that's what we should have been doing. So we decided to play that game on 1 day of practice. I don't know what Coach Benj did over here. He could have been doing the same thing. So, but I thought it was, at the time, I thought it was best for our community. I thought it would be good to get people's mind off of what all was going on, and it was a great atmosphere for our kids. They made some plays late and beat us. Ideally, we'd like to have a week of practice and have Luke Burton ready to play basketball.
Sure.
So,
well, you've got this Bowling Green High team. You're at their place this Friday night. What have you seen in the first half? I know you had your head down writing a lot.
Well, Turner's just so good. I mean, I'm just telling you, I love watching him play. I mean, he's savvy. He's a floor leader. He's been doing this for so long. In college, you're a college coach. You're hoping he leaves for the pros. But in high school, you got to watch him for so long. But DG's got a lot of good young kids. I mean, he does a fantastic job, but it's all about Turner for him. He just makes everybody better. The Lynn kid had a really good first half. But I just think, his leadership out on the floor, I think I had him for 16 or 18 there in the first half, and it was really quiet. He missed shots that he normally makes too, but, if you're Warren East, the aggravating thing, if you're Coach Benj, you talk about it all week. We can't leave Turner. The first 2 shots he makes is a horse shot. He's standing there wide open. You
don't can't give him 6 inches of space,
and
can
they
you?
gave him 6 feet. So you might as well just go the other way if he shoots it. He's one of the best high school shooters in the state. That's a fact. I'm proud to say that, I've known Shane for way back to where I was at Berea College, and to watch Turner come up, I might be a coach in another team, but I'm proud of the things he's done at Bowling Green and how he leads those younger kids. And, I think he's one of the best shooters that I've seen in high school in a long time.
Well, I appreciate the time. I know you need to get back, sharpen the pencil, get ready for Friday night, and we'll see the Spartans here very soon.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Yes,
All
sir.
right. That's Jason Holland, the head coach at South Warren. We'll come back second half action as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm, ask, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Take a look at our first half scoring. Bowling Green leading Warren East as we get ready to start the third quarter. Bowling Green got 4 from Deuce Bailey. Curtis Lim with 12. Mason Ritter 2. Turner Buttry 18. And Michaelia Swardlow with 7. For Warren East, 3 from Connor Doyle. 7, Trey Price. 12 from Isaiah Andrews. 8 from Caleb Matlock. As we get ready to start third quarter action, we thank Jason Holland for joining us. He's scouting tonight. He will be at Bowling Green. That's a girl-boy doubleheader on Friday night. Greenwood and Warren Central, well, they'll get rescheduled. Earlier tonight, the girls' game, Bowling Green had no problem with the Warren East Lady Raiders 55-17. Warren East played hard, just were outmanned tonight. They weren't necessarily out-hustled. They were just outmanned. A bigger, a little more athletic squad from Bowling Green. East will host Warren Central Friday night. We'll have that one for you. Bowling Green will start with possession. Here we go. Lob in for Ritter. Left side of the floor, Buttry. Inside, Ritter. Oh, he missed the easy dunk. Price comes away with it for Warren East. Andrews for three on the side. Oh, kind of slides off the back of the rim. Lynn. East is man-to-man on the defense. Buttry now. Andrews now guarding Buttry over there. Okay, a little height advantage for Andrews, so see if that alters any shots. Bowling Green missed the shot again by Lynn. Raiders with it the other way is Price. Andrews left of the lane. Out for Merle. Merle on the wing. 12-footer. One-handed. There's going to be as Price. That's his 9th point of the night. 43-32. Bowling Green's leads 11. They have the ball. Saturday we'll also have Franklin Simpson at Greenwood. That girls' game will start at 3 o'clock. 2:50 airtime. There's Turner Buttry, fadeaway three. 21 now for him. He gets across midcourt. He's within range. You know, Jason Holland has a lot of respect for him, as you heard him at halftime. Andrews driving on the left side. Rolls out of bounds, and it will be Warren East ball. Chris Reeder out here had the call, and Tony Franklin yielded because of what he saw. Reeder says he had a better eye on it. Made the right call. Matlock. Merle into the corner. Price for three. High arching shot. Rebound put up by Andrews. He'll go to the line. The foul on Ritter. That may be number 3. Yep. That's 3 on Mason Ritter. Team's first here in the second half. Isaiah Andrews at the line. He'll shoot 2. He's 3 out of 4 at the line tonight. Gurley will get back in for the Purples. 13 now for Isaiah Andrews. Second one by Andrews. A little fun with it. He has 14, knocked them both down. He's hit 5 free throws in a row. He's 5 out of 6 at the line tonight. Warren East within 12. Speaking of 12, that's Wardlow for Bowling Green across the way. Lynn. Sparks. Everybody touching it. Gurley inside wants it. Turns. He overshoots the square off the back. 3 on the way. Matlock. He's got 11. 46-37. East within 9. 5:42 third quarter. Buttry working around the screen. Backs it up. Lynn. 3. Nice soft jumper. He's got 15. Back to a 12-point lead for Bowling Green at 49-37. Merle. Another 3, this time no good by Caleb Matlock. Rebound, Price, fadeaway, 15, no. Andrews has the rebound knocked out of his hands. Buttry the other way for Bowling Green. Lynn, another way out 3, this time not close. So Warren East will bring it to length. 5:03 to go in the half. 5 minutes. Third quarter. Warren East down by 12, hanging around. Matlock lob for Andrews. Worked his way inside. Partially blocked by Wardlow, and it goes to Bowling Green. Deuce Bailey back for the Purples, and the Raiders get Connor Doyle back in, a 5'9" junior. Buttry walks it across the timeline for Bowling Green. Buttry on the far side. A miss. Andrews out front, driving in the lane. There's a push with the body by Wardlow. Second on Wardlow, his second, team's second. Non-shooting foul. Matlock on the left wing. Price and Doyle. Andrews on the wing. Drives down the right side of the lane off the glass. 16 now for Andrews. Full timeout going to be taken by Warren East. They're within 10. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers, and a moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm, ask, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
After the timeout, Bowling Green will bring it up the floor. Their lead cut to 10, 49-39. Warren East outscored Bowling Green here in this third quarter, 9-6, but there's a three from Deuce Bailey, his seventh. Back to a 13-point lead at 52-39. Matlock out front, top of the key. Andrews surveying. Bowling Green basically in the matchup zone. Doyle gives it to Price. He traveled. Turnover, and it goes to Bowling Green. You see Kyle Binge pointing to his temples. Think, guys, you got to think. Driving in the lane. Wardlow dishes off to Gurley. Instead, that's going to be... we got a block or a charge? The officials are going to confer. Got a block underneath on Dane Parsley, his second. Team's first of the second half. Bowling Green ball down on the baseline. Buttry gets it. Couple of dribbles. Top of the key, backs it out. Into the corner, they work it inside. Sparks missed it. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Caleb Matlock, his third, team second on the Raiders. Elijah Sparks looking for his first points of the night. 65.9% free throw shooter. No problem with the first one. That's his first points of the night. 6 different purple to score in this game. Gurley going to get foul on the push from behind. Gurley, that's his second, team's third. Doyle in the backcourt for Warren East. Racing across the timeline. Into the corner, Matlock fakes. Gets a little closer. 15-foot jumper good. 13 on the night for Caleb Matlock, and he's back to within 12. Here's a steal by Matlock, and he's going to get fouled. Elijah Sparks, his third, team's fourth. Warnies put it in play across the way. Into the corner, Matlock. He's got the hot hand, trying to get him open. Bounce pass inside for Andrews, deflected by Wardlow. Racing the other way. On the dribble, Wardlow. 15-foot pull-up jumper, no good. Price with a rebound for Warren East. Matlock traveled. Yeah, he took a step or two. Too many. 2:30 to go, third quarter. 53-41, Bowling Green by 12. Buttry driving. And he'll go to the line to shoot twos. He takes a hard shot to the face. Unintentional. Isaiah Andrews second, team's third. Buttry to the line. He'll shoot two. 4 for 4 tonight at the free throw line. Has 21 points. First was good. Buttry's second one. Got them both. 23 on the night for Turner Buttry. 55-41. 14-point advantage for Bowling Green. Into the corner, Matlock. Price. Inside for Andrews. Fakes. Nope. Long tip rebound, and it stays with Warren East across the way. Curtis Lynn returns for the Purples. Trey Price. Connor Doyle. Minute 50 in the third quarter. Parsley out high on the dribble. Doyle into the corner. Matlock right sides it for Andrews. Backs it out. Fade away, no. Tip of no, and it's going to be a foul on Matlock. That'll be his fourth. Team's fourth on Warren East here in the third quarter, second half. All the above. Caden Merle in will get Matlock. He's got 4 fouls. .133 in the third quarter. Lynn on the dribble. Out top of the key to Starks. Inside Gurley. Count it. Gurley gets his first points of the night. Merle his first, team's fifth on Warren East. Gurley will try for the old-fashioned three-point play. He's a 57%er at the line. That was his first bucket of the night. Got it. 3 on the night for him. 7 different Purples have scored. The Raiders only have 4 players that have scored tonight. Price, right side for Merle. 1 minute. Buttry on the steal, going the other way. Lynn lost it in midair, and fortunate for him, his last touch by Merle. Chase Carver returns for Warren East. Steal on the inbounds pass by Chase Carver, and the Purples Foul on Turner Buttry. That's his second, team's fifth. Trey Colson back in for the Raiders. And in for Bowling Green, Briar Griffin, a 5'9" freshman. Just under a minute remaining third quarter. Bowling Green's leads up to 17. In the corner, that's Carver needing help. Price at 40 seconds. Down the left of the lane. Got a foul inside. Briar Griffin, that's his first, team sixth. Doyle inbounds to Andrews. Andrews gets three of them up in the air. Count the bucket for Andrews. He'll go to the line for one. Curtis Lynn, that's his first, team seventh. Is that his second? Okay. All right, that's two on Lynn. Roger Duncan, the 6'3" junior, in for Warren East. Andrews to shoot one. He missed that. Andrews at the line for the second of two. Missed the first one. Oh, a lane violation. Okay, that's what happened. 58-44. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Griffin. Now Lynn. $14 seconds to go in the quarter. Starks. Lynn. And it'll be on Roger Duncan. It'll be his first, team sixth. Curtis Lynn will go to the line. He'll shoot two. 15 on the night for Lynn, 2 for 2 at the line. Missed it. Lynn's second opportunity bounces in. 16 on the night for Curtis Lynn, 59-44, 15-point advantage for the Purples. 3. Price at the buzzer, count it. Little runner. 11 on the night for Price. And after 3, it's Bowling Green 59 and Warren East 46. You're watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Start the fourth quarter. Warren East has possession, 59-46. Bowling Green leading. Warren East. Raiders hanging right around here. See if they can make a run. Andrews inbounds it. Needs some help. Carver came in to get it. Price. Now Carver for Warren East into the corner. Duncan. Price hops, puts it up. No, but he'll go to the line. Deuce Bailey, his second, team's 8th on the Purples. Price will be at the line to shoot 2. He's 2 out of 3. 11 on the night for Trey Price. A 6-foot sophomore for Warren East. Give him 12 now. Oh, Kyle Binge has come out of the jacket. Still got the tie on, but he's come out of the jacket. Good. Pressure from Warren East now. Down by 11 at 59-48. Bowling Green loses it out of bounds. The Raiders have it. Raiders can get it to single digits this trip down. Andrews. You got Isaiah Gee, a 5'10 junior, into the lineup now. Came in during the quarter break. Andrews deep in that right corner for 3. Missed it. Duncan on the putback and in. 59-50. East within 9 at 7:10 to go. Pressuring Bowling Green. Buttrey going to the lane. Missed it. Rebound Carver, and he steps out of bounds. Some contact in there. Turnover goes to Bowling Green. Buttrey on the inbounds. Good. 25 on the night. He's over his average now. Carver. Gee. Purples by 11 as the Raiders have the ball offensively. And knocked out of bounds, stays with Warren East. Matlock will get back in with his 4 fouls. Caden Merle back in. Connor Doyle back in for Warren East. An 11-point game. A lot of time remaining at 6:33 to go in the game. Andrews leans in the lane, and he's going to be knocked to the deck. Wardlow, that's his 3rd. Team's 9th. Andrews will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. 6 out of 7 from the line tonight. Seven out of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Isaiah Gee back in. 20 on the night for Isaiah Andrews, averages just under 22 a game. Got a lane violation against the Raiders. Purples will inbounds it, facing full court pressure from the Raiders. Trying to trap. Bailey racing down the floor for the Purples. Put it up and in. 9 now for Deuce Bailey. He averages 6. 63-51. Bowling Green by 12. Raiders. Still got plenty of time. Here's Buttrey on the steal, but they can't afford to turn it over like that. Buttrey goes up. Ball knocked out of his hands. Stays with the Purples. Merle and Matlock back in for the Raiders. Got some perspiration on the floor. They'll get it wiped up. Big 14th district matchup. Inbounds pass for the Purples at 6:05. They get it over there to Bailey. Comes out, puts it up and in. Excuse me, he got it over to Starks. That's his third point, okay? Kind of got blocked for a moment there. Should have been watching my TV screen here, right? 65-51, Bowling Green by 14. 5:47 remaining. Matlock. Deep in the corner. Needs help. Merle. Price. Price turns, spins. About a 12-footer on the left side. Got it. 15 on the night. Timeout. Warren East, full timeout. 5:29 remaining, an 8-point game. This is Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
.529 to go here in the game. At Warren East, the Raiders down to Bowling Green 65-53. Full court pressure here by the Raiders. Buttrey being trapped in the back court. Wardlow across the timeline, stolen by Andrews, going the other way. Andrews, and he'll miss it, but foul will be on Buttrey. Buttrey, that's his third, team's 10th. 2-shot fouls anyway. Timeout Bowling Green. 5:20 remaining, a 12-point lead, and it will be a full timeout. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Bigger isn't always best. The best things often come in small packages. At a huge law firm, ask, will you meet with the top attorney? Probably not. At Flora Tubman Stewart, you will meet with the top attorney. Yes, bigger isn't always best. So when you pick the best lawyer, pick the one who will be answering your calls, meeting with you, getting you the top settlement. Injured in an accident? Call the best. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
.520 to go in this contest here in the 14th District. Bowling Green 65, Warren East 53. Andrews shooting 2. Got another free throw. He's been to the line enough tonight. This is his 13th free throw of the night. You got it. He's made 9 of them tonight. Excuse me, 9 out of 11, I believe. Inside, Sparks. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Shot was blocked, but he got fouled by Merle, his second, team 7th. 3 on the night from Sparks. He's 1 for 2 at the line. Missed the first one. Second one no good. Andrews with a rebound. Inside, one-hander by Merle. Merle gets the bucket. 4 on the night for him. 65-57, the East within 8. They've got to single digits. A lot of time remaining at 4:51. Merle, left side on the dribble. Sparks. Ritter comes out to help. Buttry with it. Driving. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Dane Parsley, his third, team's 8th. So that'll send Turner Buttry to the line. He's 6 for 6 tonight. He's 7 for 7. He's an 89%er. Gurley and Lynn back in for Bowling Green. .27 so far for Turner Buttry for Bowling Green. Team back up by 10 over East, 67-57. Parsley on the left wing now. Top of the key is Price driving. Tries to force his way in. He'll go the line for 2 because he got Bowling Green to foul him. On Bailey, his third. Trey Price will shoot 2. He's 4 out of 5 at the line. 4 out of 6, missed the first one. Gee and Duncan in for Warren East. Second one is good. .67-58, 9-point lead for Bowling Green. Down 4 quickly, Bailey. Wardlow thought about 3. We're nearing the 4-minute mark. Just a 3-possession game right now. Bailey trying to work around the screen. Low dribble. Now to Gurley. Wardlow just behind the free line, too hard. Rebound, Andrews. Andrews has it stolen from behind. Going the other way. Bailey gets the bucket with the left hand. 11 now for Deuce Bailey, 69-58. Purple's double-digit lead again at 11. Duncan back to Andrews, 3:20 to go. Warren East wants a timeout. All they've got is 30s left. 3:19. 30-second timeout. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Our thanks to Curtis Mackley, the folks at Mingy Beef Jerky, our platform sponsor here at Prep Spin on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. East ball, 3:19 to go. The Raiders down by 11. Matlock, head fake. No look pass inside off the glass. Oh, he missed an easy shot. Parsley had it, overshot. Nearing the 3-minute mark now. Time slowly getting away from Warren East here. Buttry driving, and that will be a block. No, it's going to be an offensive foul on Buttry. That's 4 on him. Player control foul. Buttry tonight. 27 of his team's 69. Price quickly down floor off the pass. Merle back to Price. Left side, they work it. Matlock for 3. That would be big if it went. Buttry the other way. Out front, Wardlow kicks it into the corner. Lynn for 3. Has a big momentum bucket there for Lynn. 19 on the night for Lynn. 72-58. 14-point lead for the Purples at 2:25. Andrews in the lane. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Michaelius Wardlow, that's his 4th. Andrews will shoot 2. Duncan back in. Carver back in. And Gee for Warren East. It's 11 free throws made tonight. 11 out of 13 for Isaiah Andrews. Buttry the other way. Right hand gets it to fall. 29 so far tonight for Turner Buttry. 74-60. Every time East comes back, Bowling Green counters. East can't get on any type of a run here. Andrews in the lane, up, partially blocked. Wardlow comes away with it. Under 2 minutes remaining in the game. Bailey off to Gurley. 5 for Gurley. Timeout, Warren East. 1:47, they're down by 16. That is his final timeout tonight, a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Warren East down by 16, 76-60. They'd cut it to 8, 9 there at one point just a couple of minutes ago, but Bowling Green has been able to get a little mini run, 76-60. Matlock turns in the lane, gets it over to Price. They can't waste a lot of time down by 16. They need some buckets and in a hurry. Matlock may have got away with a little traveler. One-hander off the glass. Very high arching shot. 15 for Caleb Matlock tonight. Cuts the lead to 14. Got a reach on Caden Merle. That's his 3rd. Team's 9th. So it's a bonus here for Deuce Bailey. In for Warren East. Aiden Barrick, a 5'9" sophomore, gets in. Bailey 0 for 1 at the line tonight. And about 1 for 2 now at the line. 12 for Bailey. He missed it. Rebound Andrews. He's got to get it down the floor. Price, now they need to score quickly. Price fakes the 3, gets it for Andrews for 3. Makes it 77-65, right at 1 minute remaining. In the lane, underneath. Down 4, pass, Price, missed it. Had a wide open shot and missed the easy slam. Carver tried for the dramatic instead of just putting it in. Would have counted 2 either way. Would have made it a 10-point game. Lynn. Now Buttry out front. Bowling Green will just hold it out. Force Warren East to foul. 12-point lead for Bowling Green. East will have to overplay here or foul. 35 seconds. Wardlow into the corner, driving baseline. Kicks it back out front to Bailey. 25 seconds. And really no need for East to foul. Buttry dribbling through traffic. 18 seconds. Well, East will drop its first district contest. They'll go 1-1. Bowling Green will improve to 2-1 in district play. Final's going to be Bowling Green 77, Warren East 65. We'll come back with a recap. You're watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Bowling Green comes to Warren East and takes both games. Here the guys' game. Bowling Green beats Warren East 77-65. Take a look at the final scoring. Elijah Sparks for Bowling Green had 3. Deuce Bailey 12. Curtis Lynn with 19. 2 for Mason Ritter. 29 for Turner Buttry. It's 7 for Michaelius Wardlow and 5 for Bradley Gurley. For Warren East, they got 4 from Caden Merle, 3 from Connor Doyle, 18 from Trey Price, 2 from Roger Duncan, 27 Isaiah Andrews, Caleb Matlock with 15. Earlier tonight, Bowling Green beat Warren East girls 55-17. East now 5-7 on the year, 1-1 in district play. And the Raiders are scheduled to host Warren Central. That's a girl-boy doubleheader Friday night. If it happens, we'll be right here with it, beginning at 5:20 Friday on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network and Prep Spin and all of our platforms. For Mike Clef, Scott Thompson, so long. Thanks for watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.